Hi everyone, this is Amy Engelmark of Amy Engelmark Coaching. We are in week 2 of our video series, and I'm excited to share with you today about emotional health and how you can start feeling the way you want to feel, because you have many more days to be able to change how you're feeling. And so that's what today is all about, is your emotions and how to take care of yourself better. So I wanted to share with you my personal story, and it's all about showing up as you, the real you. And that requires a lot of confidence, and also it requires strength, inner strength. So here's my story, and hopefully you can take some nuggets away and maybe you can relate to it as well. Okay, so when I was newly married, I got into a bit of a rut. So I knew myself before I got married. I knew who I was pretty well acquainted with myself. But as many of you know, when you get into a relationship, you can get to this place where, for one, you're challenged by another person, and it's a great opportunity to grow. But I wanted to please my husband. I wanted to make him happy, and I wanted our marriage to be a great one, and I thought that was part of how you did it and how you melded into one another. But it wasn't really a healthy thing. And I wanted to take care of my babies. We have 2 sons together. And I ended up trying to fit into this mold that didn't fit who I was. So you can imagine that would be very uncomfortable, literally trying to climb into a box that's not the right shape or the right size for you. It's uncomfortable, and I started to feel lost and hopeless and not myself and sad, and truly like I was losing myself and losing my identity, and that felt horrible. So whether you have been in a relationship where this has happened or something else has made you try to fit into a box that doesn't fit who you are, you might be able to relate. So I got to this point, right? And then I decided that I needed to get reacquainted with myself, and I needed to learn to trust myself and my needs. And that was the point that, like the tipping point, the changing point, where I started to get reacquainted with my feelings again. So I was really starting to practice listening to my feelings and also allowing myself to feel, because I had to hide some of the emotions because they were too hard to feel when I was going through that period of time, because I wasn't truly showing up as myself, right? So in order to listen to my feelings, that required a lot of personal strength, and I had to step into this new role that I had inside of myself, but that I hadn't used in a while, that personal strength. So that was the beginning of the new me. So I wanted to talk about how being true to yourself requires giving yourself time. So you'll need time to get clear on maybe what you've lost about yourself, what you've dampened down or squished down on purpose to possibly please other people or to fit in. So you're going to need to give yourself time to honor your feelings and honor your needs. It takes time. You might find that you've given away control of who you are, and that can affect how you feel. So there is a trick. In order for you to feel the way you want to feel, improve your emotional health, and enhance every day of your life, you have to take responsibility. You have to take responsibility in so many ways, and I am speaking from a place where I truly know taking responsibility is not necessarily going to be an easy thing, because it means you need to become humble in such a raw way. And I've been on that journey, so I'm well acquainted with the journey and with the discomfort that sometimes comes up when you are honest with yourself and you're humble and you recognize and give attention to what you need to take responsibility for in order to experience the change in your emotional health that you want to experience. So you need to stand up for what you need, not settle. You might be settling, like I said before, to please others, and you might be settling because you want to avoid feeling pain. So take a minute and you can think about that. So I have something for you to contemplate and then also a challenge for you. 2 questions you might want to contemplate are, how have I been settling for less or choosing to please others? And where do I need to take responsibility in my life? 2 big ones. You might want to tackle both or maybe just one. And then use that clarity. This is your challenge. And take one action towards becoming the real you and becoming more emotionally healthy. So once you've gotten that clarity from those 2 questions I gave you to contemplate, what is the one action you'll take to becoming more of the real you and feeling a lot better? All right, I hope you have a wonderful week and we will be in touch soon. Bye.